This one is a play. Curry versus LeBron James. I'm repeating the finals.
The Sports Pregame Show.
Welcome to Neil and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games. And they like their...
Because I really don't want to hear him talk. But this is how I do it. I always go get shooters open. Average tempo. Don't crash. Just get back. Protect the paint. Play physical defense. That is what you want. And I also do it. Some crash.
An off-kilter look at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area.
All right,
It's
started.
game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms.
I do put my game speed on 100.
A bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. And it's
I
Shumpert
did
at the
rip
3
Kyrie Irving.
Out of bounds.
Because
Cleveland
as
take
you
possession.
see, Stephen Curry's
Now for the
steals are
Cleveland
an
Cavaliers, they
A+.
come in off a good outing against the Nuggets.
And we've talked about how in the NBA
So
you've
y'all
got to
know I-
earn your
so
points
y'all
the
know I
hard
ain't
way.
cheating.
And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight. You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014.
I should have shot
and
that.
the very first leg of that contract
that.
promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even
Come on,
lost his
Steph.
starting job along the way.
James, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Great assist
Y'all
that
see,
time by
I miss.
Kyrie Irving.
The only bad thing
And
about
rush kicks
Stephen
to
Curry is I missed one shot and Stephen Curry is already cold.
Launches it. That one goes. Count. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
There's the pick. Shumpert passes to LeBron. Kicks it to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. Misses the wing J.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Irving with it. And Curry picks
Let's
him
go.
up defensively. No good from Irving. Up the floor.
Where's Steph?
Outside
Move it around.
Green.
Move it around.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
It's stolen by Curry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive
And
play.
to
at
let
both
all
ends.
y'all know,
Very
I do
nicely
play
done there.
on casual.
Absolutely.
I
They
do
make
not
the
play on
steal, pay
simulation.
dividends instantly
That's
on
dumb.
the fast break.
Now, here is Irving. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 4. Outside
yeah.
Curry. From the arc. Can't
That
get it to
inside
go.
look is no
Excellent
joke.
defense there from Smith. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from
Up.
the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the
No.
opening tip.
Oh,
Offensive rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Barnes dishes to Green. Now Rush. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. It's Curry outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8.
All you need to do with the Golden State is get Stephen Curry open. So do not just use Stephen Curry. Ball movement is the key.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department.
And do not sub Stephen Curry out. No
Tristan
matter
Thompson, he's
how
checked in
much
for
he's
Cleveland.
tired,
Matthew
not
Dellavedova
sub
comes in for Irving.
or just turn
Dellavedova
your,
kicks to
what's it
LeBron.
called?
Thompson
Fatigue.
passes to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. Fades away. That's good.
Why?
And Curry in his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Now here's Barnes. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Curry. Here's Green. Goes back up and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense
That was bad. That's okay. That was my very first time shooting free throws with Draymond Green.
And you know, Curry
And it was
knew
terrible.
turnovers
Okay.
were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Now the feed to Green. Back to Curry.
And he's shoot a
Green,
lot
the
of pick
screen.
and rolls
Lets it
with
go
Stephen
with the
Curry.
3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3.
Just use a lot of pick and rolls.
Much better job
If you don't do pick and rolls, if you're better at passing,
especially when the
you're a
ball was in
2-point
his
guard,
hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't
that's
miss
what
too
you
many
do.
open looks like that.
Now here's Curry following the shot by Tristan Thompson.
Don't have to
He
do
was
it.
all alone on that one.
I just do
19
me.
points for Steph Curry.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these
You
guys.
wonder
The
why I
defense has to
don't
make
use
some
Stephen Curry to
adjustment
go in the paint. As you can't believe, Stephen Curry does not have a
James up
99
top.
inside shot. It may say A, but he will get
Even
blocked.
when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
So close.
I agree. I mean,
He caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates. Is that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all, are the
And walk it up the
expectations
court.
they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, 2 guys who expect so much of themselves to start with,
Especially against
naturally
Kyrie
have a vision
Irving.
of how
Terrible
great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while
Get
still
him with
demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And now
That's
the
what
second
you want
quarter
to do. I
just
had a
getting
wide
set
open
to start.
shot. For some reason I missed
What do you
it.
guys think about the Warriors here so far?
it's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Jefferson
Passing
in
is
at the
key,
small
as you
forward.
can see there.
Pass to LeBron. Fades
That's all
away.
they've been doing is going to the ball.
Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 7. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a
Bad
game.
idea, bad idea.
And that's something that none of these guys
Lay
can
pass.
afford to
Yeah.
have happen. If
Not
you're
bad
going
idea,
to
bad
battle
idea,
all
bad
the
idea,
way to the
bad idea.
finish,
Oh,
you've
bad idea.
got to be
Terrible
hydrated.
idea. Him in the paint is bad.
Kyrie Irving, an explosive
Lock
scorer.
down
We
D
all
with
know
Kyrie
that.
Irving. That's why
His
Stephen
rate of
Curry
assists
is not
continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he
a
need to
good
be more of a
defender.
point guard?
for
he
Kyrie.
does have the advantage of playing
Stephen Curry,
with
terrible
LeBron James,
defense.
one of the
Kyrie,
best
terrible
playmakers
defense. Both
in
point
the
guards
league.
are terrible.
It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because
But
right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Kyrie Irving has
All right, let's
better
go over to the
defense.
sideline with Doris Burke.
And letting him lead the way on each and every possession. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving as he's got more talent around him,
And
he's
yes,
become
I
much
have
more
only used
efficient
Stephen Curry
offensively. Shot
all
selection had
game
been a
for
question
every
for him,
point,
but no
only
longer as
because
he's
I'm
gotten
trying
more
to
help.
show off
Yeah, you
only
can see the
Stephen
defense
Curry.
broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Great outside shooting.
He
fueling
may in the
this line.
game give a lot of turnovers, but for some reason he has a killer crossover.
And Irving with multiple 55-point games
And
last season.
one of the
first
best
player to do
handles in
that
this game,
since
but
the
Kyrie
great
Irving is the
Kobe
best.
Bryant back in
We all know
07.
Outside
Oh,
Curry.
and they're double teaming.
He
That's when
dishes
you
it to
pass it.
Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's sort of been the story here today. As
On target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, Kyrie Irving.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible
Terrible-
shot every trip down the
terrible
floor.
passing if you
And
get
given the
into
way these guys have shot the ball, you know, it's not a bad idea every now and then
And they
for them to
start
go it
doing
alone.
that.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even
Oh.
as deadly as they are from
What?
the field, they're always
Usually
looking
that
to
works.
set up their
I don't know
teammates
why
first.
he's missing Barnes. I don't know what he's
Dellavedova
doing.
kicks to LeBron.
What's wrong?
And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's something they
Yes.
need to do more of.
You guys might
Get
be
after
surprised.
it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark,
Yeah.
it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help
Stephen Curry
narrow
can
the
get it
gap
now.
and
Yes.
maybe swing the momentum.
Stephen Curry is not that bad at at crashing boards. Just I don't prefer him to.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for LeBron. Amon Shumpert has come in for Richard Jefferson. And Smith subbed in for Irving.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Curry. Launches a three. That's good. Curry's got 36. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a
Oh,
pretty
and
good
yes,
looking
Stephen
shot,
Curry's
well-executed
release
play.
is
I wouldn't be
bad.
surprised
The
to see
perfect
them go
releases
back
are
to it.
hard.
Thompson
But
against
practice it
Smith.
up, you'll get it.
The screen from Thompson. And nothing is falling for him right now. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, opening up.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute on offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of ingredients to a solid effort, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 39 points, 2 steals, and 3 rebounds. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they went downtown and threw a party, and fortunately, we were all invited. The key is that shooters weren't afraid to pull the trigger on open looks, and it's a blowout right now.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Ernie, I'm going to hit you with some Spanish. Reason number uno why they're being blown out is their poor reboundion. Is that right? Reboundion? I don't know. Rebounding, whatever, however you say it. They're just not battling. Where's the fight? They've had way too many one-and-done possessions. Time to crank up the effort, Ernie.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day.
That was
or maybe a net with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. Green and Spates are in the post. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And
one of the hardest players to work with. You think he's easy, but
as we get into the
the only reason why he's easy is if you get his timing right, he does not miss.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
That was a nice replay.
And yes, he can turn over the ball.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
That was a bad decision of me.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Curry outside. Good. Curry's got 45 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. He then went on to tell them he wants to use their fast break offense to its full effect, saying, we can run these guys into the ground. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Well, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half, but they've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc.
Oh,
the defense is just not there. He has been fantastic this quarter, guys.
Yeah,
it's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle.
Terrible.
He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position.
That was bad.
He can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Perfect. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Anyone to foul. Why Kyrie?
Really
I would have been more okay if you fouled J.R. Smith.
He's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great
job
of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for James, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They grabbed their own miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Curry outside, and he gets the bucket. Curry's got 54 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. He feeds it to Barnes. Back to Curry, and stolen by Fry.
Steal, okay.
Irving with it, picked up by Thompson. Irving kicks to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got it.
Led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 14.
I'm gonna show off. I'm not gonna play because I don't want them to run time down, but I
Curry with the steal.
do want that.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry
show
leading the
off
charge.
Some of Stephen Curry's range.
From deep, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off.
That was bad, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show off some of Stephen Curry's range.
For joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th.
Yeah, I'm gonna show off some of Stephen Curry's range. Now that you know, yes, he can shoot. I'm gonna show
Cleveland's
off.
gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Fry in at the center position.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
From deep, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 57 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
It's hauled in by LeBron.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up. This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Curry, rip LeBron.
And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist
the
goes to LeBron.
It's usually
LeBron's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. The Cavaliers trail by 10. To the left wing. Plenty of space. No luck. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field.
That was bad
since
pass.
We started the final quarter of play.
Thought Klay Thompson could pass
just
better.
Carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Dellavedova. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Inside, Fry laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Full throttle ahead. Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Curry, good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
It's been kind of a gradual occurrence, but I think it's clear that analytics are here to stay in the NBA. Every team now has at least some vesting into the analytics area. Some base a lot of their decisions on the number side of the game. Others have a more balanced approach.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Analytics does have a strong place in the NBA, so it's been proven over the last decade. Some held out, but now, Greg, the results, the benefits of those numbers, it's hard to deny them.
A great point, Kevin. And with something new like that, there's always going to be a bit of resistance. There will always need to be a balance, I believe, and you need to use the numbers and your own eyes. They really do go hand in hand to kind of keep each other in check.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told his guys it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
If you're going to do anything
Irving's
like that,
checked in.
use Stephen Curry to throw it down there like that.
James
Great
dishes to Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. Here's Curry with the three, and he gets the bucket.
Just too dangerous for a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Fry. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Free throw, good from Fry. And both free throws good for Fry.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Rush the pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Shot is no good. Good D by Irving. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Shumpert. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Curry, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's now up to 51 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James.
Shooting for Golden State.
I'm so happy with that one.
Gets the first. That'll push the lead to double digits. For the Cavaliers, Mozgov is checked in for Fry. Jones comes in for LeBron.
Stephen Curry does not.
Jefferson in for Shumpert. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
I'm going to fix my camera.
Picked by Mozgov. Irving kicks to Smith. They get the rebound. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Irving. He kicks it to Jones. Jefferson dishes to Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. And here is Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And yes,
for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
And
we'll see you next time.
It would be great
but first,
to
the
me
post-game
if you
show
left a
with Ernie
subscribe.
Johnson. Just a few aisles above us.
Subscribe to my channel. That would be kind of you. And I'll see you next video.